Hello everyone, it's me again, the MetaVerse Explorer, back again with another small interview for you this time. We have Stratos Cut, or Stratos, from 01 Protocol, or 01 Exchange. So these guys are a decentralized derivative exchange on Solana. They've just launched their mainnet in about a day and a half ago, I think now, if I'm counting correctly. So I previously did a tutorial video, which you can find in the top right-hand corner at the moment. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk to Stratos and talk to him about the mainnet launch and a few other topics. So Stratos, thank you very much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, my pleasure, man. So let's get right into it very quickly. So Mainnet, you guys have gone to Mainnet now, and we're looking at the moment at the Solana Perpetuals page. Talk to us about how Mainnet has gone for you guys. It's been a day or so. What metrics can you share?
Totally. I think Mainnet so far had no issues. We didn't have any problems on the contract side, any website problems. All of it has been smooth, like no Solana congestion so far. So we're really happy with how things are going. So far, we are capping like deposits at $10,000 for 100 Solana, but hopefully we'll be raising that soon, seeing how like no one had any problems. So that's exciting. Can't say I think we have a few hundred users already signed up. Don't have the exact numbers on volume on hand, but I'm seeing the trades are coming in as we speak.
Yeah.
So that's great to see. Yeah, happy to see order book is being active. Definitely excited about adding also a new market today and probably another market tomorrow, and also opening up more collaterals.
Oh,
so overall,
awesome. What new markets?
Yeah, definitely.
BTC, Ethereum, of course.
I mean, first probably gonna go BTC, and actually might dabble into Luna market. I think there's a lot of retail interest.
Yeah. I
think just looking at FTX is third most traded coin, and overall, I think people are speculating a lot over what happens to USD at the moment. So that's quite an interesting market to add.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's what we've been working on.
It's the flavor.
And overall, I'm just
Yeah. I was going to say,
exactly.
It's the flavor of the month in Solana. Everyone wants UST. They're coming over here, a decentralized stablecoin. Yeah, so it's the talk of the town at the moment. That's awesome. Thanks very much for sharing some of the metrics there. You've got some new markets coming out soon. So that's the immediate next step. What's after that? Once you've added some new markets, you've increased the cap on deposits. What else are you guys planning for at the moment?
For sure. I mean, overall, I think adding markets and adding liquidity is one of the most important things, because at the end of the day, you can have the nicest website, nicest UI, but if you can't trade the asset you want to trade, if you don't have enough liquidity to trade this asset, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You need to have all of that. And I think that's what we will be adding over next few weeks, making sure that we satisfy retail interest on the DEX side. On the other hand, we also have a few things planned out in terms of new products, including Squared Solana.
Yeah.
And that's what we are quite excited about adding. I think that can generate a lot of attention to a new product, new primitive. And for people who are extremely bullish on Solana, they can finally buy something that they can hold for a few months and see exponential growth of their holdings if they're bullish on Solana.
Yeah, so
overall, we have
I had an interview with Ryu from 01 from you guys, and he did give us a small explanation of Squalls. Can you explain what the Squared Solana is, just briefly?
Yeah, I think the simplest explanation is that imagine you take Solana Squared today, Solana price today, you square it. That's your Solana Squared price.
Sounds easy.
And tomorrow you square it again. Yeah. And what it means is that when you look at squared function, it grows much faster than linear. So if the asset goes up, your returns are much higher than on a linear chart, when you lever up or anything. Obviously, you have to pay funding, so that's something to consider.
Yep.
But on the other hand, when you, let's say, go 2x long and you're underwater, your 2x long will cause you to lose all of your money.
Yeah,
but with
Squared, man.
Right. Yeah, I mean, so far we haven't seen any liquidations on leverage on 01, but maybe we'll see some soon. But on the other hand, who will be the first one to get liquidated? Maybe we'll send them an honorary NFT the first liquid AD.
Yeah, we should do an NFT, the first person to get liquidated on 01. That's a pretty cool idea, actually. Like, you're so dedicated, you came over here, you want to get those gains, but then you get liquidated because the market isn't going very well at the moment. Oh, that's awesome, man.
Exactly.
While we're on the talk of NFTs, can you explain or what you guys are thinking about for these special challenges, your weekly and monthly challenges? Do they involve NFTs? What's the thinking process behind this?
For sure. So for us right now, like, we're not releasing all of this like information online, like a functionality.
Yep.
But what we are working on is definitely to add like more of fun component to trading. I think like a lot of exchanges do that. A lot of like protocols are doing that because obviously NFTs are popular right now. Like they have insane growth like over the past few months, and I think like retail definitely demonstrated that they're interested in more of like gamified aspect or more entertainment aspect in trading products over in general. So we want to embrace that and we want to build products around that, and that's what we're planning to do. And I think like for challenges, like you can expect to get like after reaching certain volume or percentage P&L, like you get a prize or something. Don't want to reveal everything. Like we're still like working on the details,
of course,
but we do hope like to bring like a lot of like innovation in the space and attract like new users, like make it more fun and not really staring at the chart for a few hours like without like any entertainment at all.
Yeah, man, I think that's a great idea because we see that gamification of DeFi is people are coming and flooding to this. You can see DeFi land on Solana at the moment. Why look at the chart all the time when you can go and trade potatoes to tomatoes? It's just so much more fun to do. That's awesome, and I appreciate you guys are working on this and you kind of have a serious approach to it. What about the byte levels? Is this that's what you're going for as well? Are there going to be different byte levels, or it's just 0 or 1? What's the go?
Oh, for sure. I mean, every time like after like a long time dev session, we were like brainstorming like what to do, and I think like you're inspiring a lot like by different like games, and like byte level will definitely have some meaning, so you should monitor it. Like at some point it might get updated like during one of the releases. And you'll see something else. Like I think like even when you connect your wallet right now, you see some small preview if you click on the top right corner about like what's to come.
Yeah,
but it's like just a small preview of like what's coming. Awesome. And I think like you're also chatting like to some projects on Solana in terms of like providing like a good infrastructure for that, and maybe like we'll pioneer like something new in general for DeFi protocols.
That's
definitely
awesome.
Like feel you like when you're talking about DeFi plan, like how exciting it is like to trade potatoes instead of coins, right?
Yeah, that's right. So does that mean there's a little bit of alpha there? So people should be using 01 right now? Is there something going to be happening for them? Like if they initialize their account or deposit some USDC or even trade a perpetual, there might be an increase in their level at the moment, but it's just not updated on the website?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I think like we have like a very extensive tracking of like user activity. I think like one of the aspects that we want to show the user like their P&L history, everything. And I think like what is underrated in DeFi is like how painful taxes are. And we are working to make sure that like users by at the end of the day can like extract all of their history, all of their P&L. And for sure, like everything that the users does right now like will be reflected in the future. So like exactly.
Awesome.
So everything like retroactive monitoring, I guess, and storage of data.
You said the word retroactive. You know what people are going to be thinking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Taking me back.
You opened the door, man. We're there. Talk to us about the 01 token. What's going to happen there? Any information out? And I'm on the website at the moment for the 01 token.
For the token, I'd say we really want to approach it correctly, how to release the token, and what value does it bring to the users. I think like tokenomics, quite a lot of projects like rush into releasing a token.
Absolutely.
And sometimes like it causes so much harm to the user, to the community, and misaligning like incentives. And I think like we want to do it right. And I think as community grows, like we will be like monitoring carefully what should be done around like that and how we should properly release a token, because like we're not here like to launch a token and leave in a month, right? We want to build like a long-standing project like which has a good foundation to stay in the space for years to come.
Dude, I want to thank you for saying that because, as a retail person participating in Solana, I've had to participate in so many protocols who launch their token without even the product being released or without having a proper idea of what their token utility is going to be. This hurts me because why should I be involved in this ecosystem with a token where I don't get any benefit? There's no utility behind it. And at least you guys now have a working product without a token, which is great. This is a great way to build a solid user base and a solid community around you guys. Well, that's awesome, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
for now,
exactly.
Man.
I think it's like.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you for having me. No, nothing. Yeah, all good. Thank you for having me, Metaverse Explorer.
That's my pleasure, man. That's it for now, guys. We're going to end it here. Very short and sweet. This is their website. This is their Twitter. They have about 10,000 followers at the moment. And remember, he did say that your activity is closely being tracked on the blockchain. So go over there and use the 01 protocol exchange. I've done a tutorial video. You'll be able to just know how to do it. Even if you're not sure how to trade perpetuals or Squall or Squeef, then you can deposit some USDC here and just earn some passive APY. It's very easy to do, and they have a really nice interface as well. So that's it for now, guys. I'm going to leave it here. Stratos, thank you very much again for coming on, man. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate being here.
No problems. Okay, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Ciao for now.